Hello again everyone and welcome back to The Witcher 3. We are back here in Holmstein and we're going to... I tell you what, I'll speak to this merchant first to see if we have any trading we can do with him.
Come on.
What we got? I'll just sell a couple of swords and axes and... No! Give me my ears back. I mean, it's not like I'll ever need them, but you never know, do you? You never know. You never know when you're going to need a set of ears. It's always a possibility. There are any roach things on me, just as the trophy, it's fine. Yeah.
So long.
Okie dokes. So yeah, we're going to fast travel to Arenbjorn and deal and talk to the bard known as Eyvind in an attempt to locate this sunstone. Arenbjorn, there we go. So I need to speak to the bard, and I also need to speak to some of the pearl divers a bit further up north from where we are now. And hopefully that will take us where we need to go. That's the dream anyway. I think I accidentally ran through a hornet's nest there, quite literally. Eyvind. Looking longingly across the bay, I see.
Not now.
Are you quite done?
Watching for Nilfgaard's fleet.
Fleet? Oh, aye, they mentioned something.
You can see it from here, it's to your
Matters on
left.
mind.
That's fine.
By my calculations, today's the day Gevorg, the legendary white whale, will swim the waters of Skellige.
Oh, interesting.
Been waiting for this my whole life.
What's this whale?
What's this whale about?
He's to appear when spectres descend from the heavens into the waves. The serpent wakes the sea's wrath and an icy monster devours an isle. Be the first bard to compose a ballad about him.
Legends don't happen to mention a curse of the Black Sun, do they?
Black Sun? What are you on about?
Never mind.
Right, I'll watch for Gevorg with you.
Let's watch for Gevorg together, and you can tell me what you know about any elven ruins in Skellige.
Fair trade-off, right? I'll say the Nilfgaardian fleet is right there, obviously your left-hand side. So like, it's not a rumour, you can see it.
Heard of some cavern no one's been able to enter?
Good thing too. Elsewise they'd have plundered it long ago like all the others.
Oh, Gevorg. Eyvind.
Eyvind.
What?
Oh
Oh
just wanted
no!
to assure you I only want to look around the cavern. It's research.
Research?
Gathering material for an adventure novel.
Writing an adventure novel. Gathering material for it.
Mean to write up the coming of the White Fleet? Prime idea.
Thank you.
Perhaps you could use my translation of the Song of Gilban and Dillion.
Gladly, gladly. So where's this cavern?
Gotta sail east from Kertrolda. Cavern's in a cove, only accessible from the sea.
That sounds like
So
the one
long.
that I'm thinking of.
Good luck with the white whale.
It'll show today. I'm sure of it.
Oh no, he missed the whale. Oh, I feel bad now. Talk to Yennefer. Oh, so I can't talk to the pearl divers anymore, can I not? I'm tempted to still try. They were around this boat, weren't they? No, do I? I don't know. You know, I'm not going to bother. I'm assuming it was the case to talk to one or the other, and I've just ruined some poor bard's entire day in attempting to do so. So I will bear that crime because it was just so cruel on my part. I mean, I tried to tell him, but it just wasn't happening. I'll go talk to Yen in this case.
Sing ballads about you.
Guessing Yen's the one that we're going to take to dispel this barrier.
Otherwise, Otherwise, I'll continue to wonder if he's not about to stab me in the back.
You've something of a persecution complex.
You needn't come with us.
I hadn't intended it.
Going somewhere?
Ciri says there's a site in Skellige we must examine. Avalach's clearly hiding something.
Oh, interesting.
Earlier, when we were in the Isles together, Avalach mentioned a laboratory. At one point, he wished to teleport there, to retrieve something. And he refused to take me with him. It was all very strange.
Does seem a bit
Sufficiently
suspicious.
don't you think?
It's not like he's been unwilling to refuse to take Ciri anywhere else. Yes, sufficiently.
So what? Want to just sneak in and root around?
Exactly. Coming with?
Fine. Where is it?
On a small isle between Undvik and Speakerog.
Not exactly on our way. Just found out the sunstone's on Ord Skellig. Cavern along the coast that we can only access from the sea. Gonna need some real magic to get in, too.
Go find this laboratory. I'll explore Ard Skellig. You can join me later.
Philippa, your eyesight. Only just recovered and magically simulated. Didn't you say you'd need some time to get accustomed?
Did I?
I'd forgotten how irritating she can be. Come, Ciri.
She can be a bit irritating, can't she?
We'll await you there.
Definitely, definitely, what's the word? Quite, what's the word I'm looking for? Confident? Brash? Maybe? Yeah, so, something like that. Right, Child of the Elder Blood. We'll find out if Avalach's hiding something as well. I think he will be. I believe so. Right, Ciri pulled Geralt aside for a confidential heart-to-heart with Yennefer standing right there. She confided to him that Avalach had a hidden lair, a secret place that not even Ciri, his star pupil and long-time travelling companion, had been allowed to visit. Intrigued, Geralt decided to enter the secret lair and find out what the seer was hiding. The most important part of any conspiracy is for the co-conspirators to trust each other fully, and Ciri's revelation had cast a shadow of suspicion on Avalach. Geralt knew light must be shed on this shadow before it proved too late. Yeah, I think we should prioritise this over finding the Sunstone. We can meet Philippa in the Elven Ruins, but like I say, we'll focus on helping Ciri out first, I think. So, it's on the Pally Gap coast, apparently. Apparently it was also used as a retreat by the world's most famous bard. Interesting blend. A laboratory and a bard's hideout. Either way, we shall head to that isle. See if we can locate the lab. Okay, let's go. Save the game here, just in case. This is a very conspicuous looking golem.
How will you lift the barrier?
Atlan Kirk's inclusion should do the trick. Remember the spell?
I remember you teaching me. And to think I thought you an overbearing cold shrew at the time.
Now. This is no time to get soppy.
Nice.
So, any incriminating letters, closets full of skeletons?
We've not even opened the door yet.
It's a highly complex magic barrier. Let's try.
Oh, seems to have worked. Unless this is going to summon some of these golems. Yeah, there we go.
Take care of it. Not bad.
We got him. No more golem. Unless the other one's going to pop up in a minute, which is also believable. Here we go. Right, so what is in this lab? Explore Avalach's laboratory.
Cozy. Doesn't look much like a lab at all.
That proves nothing. We must look around.
Yeah, find anything incriminating about
It's a
him.
bit low, isn't it? Rummaging through his papers.
You wish to come, my dear.
I'm expecting Avalak to just walk through the door right
Ciri,
now.
I think.
No, that's not me. Where's the scar?
Oh,
It's definitely you. Really captured you. Sure Avalok's only interested in you for your magic abilities?
Very funny.
they'd not be interested like that. I'm pretty sure that Avalak's about 5 times her age. At least. Probably more, actually. Yeah, definitely more. Maybe about 20 times. Right, what's this?
Didn't know he had a sweet tooth.
Maybe Avalak just likes a bit of, yeah, likes treating himself. Caranthe's progress, this will be interesting. Caranthe is undoubtedly the most skilled navigator I have ever had the chance to train, yet his rash temper and his tendency to take foolish risks has called into question the possibility of ever using him for our purposes. I know Eridin is ready to put him through the trials now, which Caranthe and his pride would surely take as a sign of trust and not indifference. The fate of his predecessor clearly was not warning enough for him, or perhaps he truly does have that much faith in his own powers. In light of the time I've devoted to him, I would like Caranthe to succeed. Interesting. Yen?
It seems someone was literally just here.
An assistant, maybe?
Avalak's assistant, maybe?
No. Somehow doesn't seem like Abalak to have one.
A distillate? Smells like.
Verbena.
Aha.
Aha, what?
No, nothing.
Sometimes you really get on my nerves, you know.
Herbs. Not very incriminating.
Wait. We've not examined the entire laboratory yet.
True, there could well be more to find. I believe there probably is. It's just finding it that's going to be the interesting part of it all. Wow, this lab goes a lot deeper than what I actually realised.
Rhiannon.
Yen.
What on earth is that? Is that a fucking skill tree? That's what it looks like. Avalak's been hella leveling up. No, in all seriousness though, what is that? There's a lot of sigils and crests on them. What do they all represent?
Genealogical chart of the Enhanikir, the Elder Blood, from Laura Doran.
Oh, right.
You never showed me the full version. I had no idea Viedmont of Eden was an ancestor. Was he the one who punished his daughters with a hot iron? Or the one who had his own father's eyes gouged out?
Him of the daughters. My, even I'd never seen the full version. Seems Avalak has analysed all the parts of Lara's gene, even those we thought extinct.
He's very keenly investigated this. Only analysed?
He's only analyzing? Really believe that? If he's anything like our mages, I seriously doubt he's standing back and observing how Laura's descendants are doing.
I don't think we'll ever know if or how deeply the elves have meddled in the gene's mutation.
Did you have a hand in what Geralt mentioned? The work of those human mages?
Of course not.
Didn't sound very convincing there. Alright, let's look at his notes.
Let's look at his notes.
Gods. He spent over 2 centuries on this. He was the first to study Lara's gene. Volker? Some entries about Ciri, but it's here, later, that things get interesting. He actually tried to cultivate a genetic mix like Ciri's, but one excluding the human line.
Meaning what exactly? That I ought to be looking about for giant jars holding my siblings?
Don't be foolish. Avalak never got that far. Apparently all his experiments ended in failure. You are unique.
And that's why
In
we've
more
the
ways
wild
than one.
hunt to contend with. Let's ferret on. See if we can't find something even more interesting.
Okay. That's one hell of a chart, that is. He has spared no details. Yeah, it's definitely Avalak's lab. He's got his little portrait up there. Looks very creepy, I'm not gonna lie.
Elves sure know their fragrances. Mirror standard. Might have expected a hidden portal.
Anything else? Right, what's through this last door, I wonder? Someone here. Well, we weren't wrong about that place being recently tampered with. Hello?
How did you get in here?
We mean no harm.
We mean you no harm.
I care not at all why you're here. Get out. You. I remember you. From Tir Nalia.
Remarkable. I thought all elves looked alike to those of your race. If it's Avalach you seek, he's not here.
I know.
And yet you come here. What for? To spy on him. He tries his damnedest to save you every time you do something stupid. Is that not enough?
What can you possibly know about that?
You'd be surprised. He's told me a great deal about you.
For example?
Like what?
He said you shared Lara's features. I don't see whatever it is he sees. It seems a bit like trying to drink water from a mud puddle.
Rude.
But I imagine that belief somehow helps him with his task.
What task?
Do you think he trails you everywhere for pleasure? Even I grow ill at the sight of you.
It's incredible how those like you still believe you're superior to humans, in any way.
Well
She's
said.
no human. She's a degenerate half-breed. To have no choice but to use something like that? It's humiliating.
Wow. Those words are clearly hurting Ciri.
And I'll...
What? You'll change nothing. She must do what she must. Then Avalach will finally be free of her.
You're cruising for a bruising, miss.
If he hates me so deeply, why didn't he tell me to my face?
You didn't actually believe it, did you?
Ciri, you didn't actually believe her, did you? She's personally involved in the matter, that's clear.
What of it? If they despise me so, they should leave me be.
This was rough. Don't think this has helped our cause at all, coming here.
Ciri.
What? Do you fear I'll level this place like I did Kaer Morhen? Shame I can't do that at will, because I'd really like to now.
Calm down, yeah.
Calm down. The elf was right.
Aren't you supposed to cheer me up?
You carry Lara's gene. Nothing you can do about it. Inherited her talent and her power, too. That she-elf would give up a century of her life to be you.
Certainly didn't seem so.
You were born with a great gift, and only you can decide how to use it.
Oh, what's that?
What's that?
A necklace. Lara Doran's.
Oh, it's Lara Doran's
beautiful.
necklace.
But
Yours to wear.
let's go. I'm sick of this place.
Well, I'm guessing that relations between Avalak and Ciri are going to be a bit strained after this. Right, meet Ciri outside the laboratory. Let's go and do that.
Let's see what Avalak's really planning.
Don't think we missed anything trying to go through the lab, unless there's anything else in the room with the elf. Just gonna check that before I move on. I mean, she's not even here anymore. But there also doesn't... Oh, hang on, there is something. Tales and legends about humans. Talaith and the Evil Witch. No one in all of Tianalia knew how to help Talaith remove the evil spell cast upon her brother. Overwhelming despair clouded her judgment and she went on to enter an old witch. She forgot the sage's warning that the old woman's heart was black as pitch and foul as carrion crawling with maggots. The old witch lived in a cage in the waste surrounded by poisonous vapours and venomous vipers and toads. Talaith went there even though her pure heart cried out for her to turn back. As she approached the cave, she smelled an odour so terrible that she almost fainted. She had no idea what it was, for she had never been near a human before. She overcame her disgust, thinking all the while about her brave brother and asked the witch for help. And what will you give me in return, my dear elf? Screeched the witch. Anything you ask. You ask. Give me your voice, my dear elf, and I'll lift Leod's curse. Talaith thought about how she used to sing lullabies to her little brother and began to cry, but she gave the witch a beautiful voice all the same. The old woman grabbed it in her crooked talons like a small silver fish and tossed it to her cat. Now give me your hair, my dear elf, only then will I lift your brother's curse. Talaith sobbed but agreed, and the witch wove a thick net from her hair and swung it from the trees in order to catch birds. Now give me your eyes, my dear elf, or I'll never lift Leod's curse. Talaith loved her brother very much and so gave the witch her green eyes, and the witch sewed them onto her dirty dress like precious stones for ornament, and she started to laugh. Only then did Talaith understand that the witch would never lift Leod's curse, and all her sacrifices had been for nothing, but she could no longer cry, or how she regretted not having listened to the sages who tell so many tales of human treachery. Talaith was petrified with regret, but her pure heart continued beating. When the old woman bent over her book of spells, Talaith's green eyes read along with her, and in this way Talaith learned it was the witch who would put the curse on her brother Leod. She read along with the witch further until she knew how to lift the curse. And so she caught fat robins with the net the witch had woven from her hair and fed them to the witch's cat. Purring with delight, the cat agreed to follow her back to Tianalia. There it told the sages the whole story about Talaith's stolen voice, and they recognized that it was true. The evil spells cast on Leod and Talaith were reversed, and the evil witch was drawn and quartered. Oof. That's a rough tale, is it not? No wonder they would look upon humans with such disgust reading things like that. We're not all like that evil witch, though. Just most of us. Right, we'll go and speak to Ciri as well. Ciri! Keep your head up.
Must we return to the boat right away?
Something else you want to see?
Not here. On Hindersfjall. In Lofoten. I met a young man, Skjall. And I'd like...
Oh, Skjall.
What is it?
Ciri.
Oh,
Skjall
yeah.
is dead.
The Wild Hunt.
Oh.
Everyone? No one
Of
survived?
course you wouldn't have known.
Skjall died later.
You sure it was him? You'd met him?
I was there. I saw his body.
Will you visit his grave with me? I'd like to say goodbye.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I'll go with you.
I'll go with you.
Skjall was a
Thank
brilliant
you.
man who deserved a lot more than he got.
Could you open a portal?
Ciri obviously
to Hindersfjall?
cared a lot
I
about
can.
him. Right, let's go, Ciri.
Let's do this.
Come back soon, all right?
Absolutely.
See you.
Yeah, Skjall did save
Let's look
Ciri as
around.
well, so...
Should be a relatively fresh grave mound.
Thank you for coming. I detest graveyards, especially wandering them alone.
Right, let's look together.
Let's look around together. Come on.
Lasse, son of Njord. Olaf, son of Over. Inga, daughter of Trotnir. Damn it. He's not here. Skjall has no grave. Geralt, I shan't leave until I bury him. Think, the body. What could have become of it?
They didn't burn it. Save that honor for kings and heroes. Doubt they left him in the garden, too.
Yeah.
Bastards.
That is where his body was, wasn't it?
There's a pit. They fill it with sheep taken by Blackleg. Crabs pick at their bones at night.
Oh, they didn't dump it in that pit, did they? I know in their eyes Skal was a traitor, but... Oh, man. Fancy throwing the body in like that. Well, at least Skal finally got the treatment he deserved.
What are you doing? What you should have done long ago. We're burying Skellige.
Burying Craven? You defy the right of the elders. Begone. Leave this place. You defile our laws.
Quiet down.
Lower your voice before we need another grave.
How can you defend him?
Craven's place is in the ditch.
Oh, no. Ooh!
Skellige saved your bloody lives. The Wild Hunt was after me. Had Skellige not led me away then, why they would have reduced Lofoten to ash.
What would the spectres be wanting of some lass who...
I am not some lass. And anyone who so much as touches this grave will learn that the hard way.
Aye. None will disturb it. Desecrating graves, well, it's the only thing elders punish harder than fleeing the battlefield. And what you said, can't know the truth of it. The gods will judge Skellige now.
I think they'll judge him quite favourably, to be honest. Because that man was fantastic to Ciri, he really was.
We were right to come. I was deeply troubled. You've no idea.
Well, they shouldn't spit on his name anymore.
Better not.
Let's go.
They actually seem to be somewhat mourning him now as well. Together.
Back to the boat.
Poor Skellige, honestly. At least he is better properly buried now. Okie dokie, well that was a bit of a roller coaster of a quest, wasn't it? Well, hopefully Ciri and Avallac'h don't. Well, hopefully Ciri doesn't go for Avallac'h's throat too quickly, because the elf could have been lying, but I certainly don't trust Avallac'h anyway. There's something about him which really puts me off. Right, either way though, next episode we shall meet Philippa in the Elven Ruins and try and make a concerted effort to find this Sunstone. But for now guys, I'll catch you all in the next episode of The Witcher 3. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.